is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho!
Listen to this crowd. No one gets a reception like Y2J, Chris Jericho.
You're right. He's one of the most popular entertainers in all of WWE. And there's a good reason for that. This guy's a stud. I don't see many losses in his future.
This man, Roman Reigns, has become a walking highlight reel.
That's because his offense is just so dynamic and dominating. I can't wait to see what we get from him here tonight. I don't recall the last time I've been this excited for a Raw match. Oh man, this is going to be great. And there's the bell. Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
And here's Roman Reigns controlling the head. That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. And looking at Roman Reigns, what's the story for him right now?
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
They're struggling for control right now.
Oh, struggle is right, Cole. This is really back and forth.
Concentrating on the body here. Chris Jericho making a move. In full control. Chris Jericho grew up in Winnipeg, Canada, but was actually born in the United States in New York. His father was a member of the New York Rangers NHL hockey team. Jericho grew up idolizing WWE greats Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Shawn Michaels and patterned himself after them once he decided to train with the Hearts in Calgary for a career in sports entertainment. This is what makes him so dangerous. He's taken a lot of punishment. Reigns might not be able to come back from this.
Oh, out of nowhere. Oh, that's one way to make your lunch come back up. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Look at Roman Reigns here.
Michael, you spoke before about Y2J's father and that he played for a few different NHL teams. Jericho has actually put on the Rangers jersey himself and played in the Rangers' annual celebrity charity game, which is held every year in Madison Square Garden, a place Jericho knows very well from our WWE event schedule.
Oh, great move. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Roman Reigns gathering attention in a hurry.
5, 6.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
Jericho's personal life is fascinating. When Y2J is not winning championships in WWE, as he likes to say, he's the lead singer of his heavy metal band, Fozzy. Jericho's love of performing also extends to Hollywood and comedy, where he's an alumni of the famous improv group known as the Groundlings.
Yeah, listen, Michael, no one ever said Chris Jericho is not a talented guy. Quite the contrary. I've seen Jericho play hockey. The shoulders are down.
Jericho maneuvers his way out of trouble.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, Cole. He's got him.
Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained.
Look out.
That can't be enough, can it?
I don't think so.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
We're looking at complete domination here.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
What happened to you? You used to love being outside the ring. Chris Jericho unleashes the walls of Jericho. That should do it.
I think you're right, Cole. This should be over.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. Michael, you spoke before about Y2J's father and that he played for a few...
Makes the cover.
1, 2.
These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE.
Some of the best superstars the WWE have to offer.
This could be all she wrote.
Good grief! Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here.
No love lost between these two. The WWE audience is no stranger to the stylings of Chris Jericho. They know when he's on the scene, anything can and will be said, and anything can and will happen. It's just a matter of who Jericho is targeting on that particular day.
He is slowly getting dissected. And now it is show-off time.
Don't waste time gloating here. Oh, this will...
Roman Reigns unloads with a Superman punch. No kryptonite for this superstar.
Oh, the Superman punch, aptly named. Oh, Roman Reigns has a bright future ahead of him. And by the looks of things right now, he knows it.
Oh, Roman Reigns may have it. This could do it.
Maybe it.
Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching.
Yeah, one of those you never want to see end.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
Brutal and very, very painful for these guys.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. Chris Jericho can be as brash, outspoken, and unpredictable as anyone we've seen. When it comes to Y2J, one thing is for sure. One way or another, the fans are going to be entertained.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Jericho has made a career out of that, don't you, Michael? And whether you like him or not, Chris Jericho is one of the greatest superstars in WWE history and one of the most entertaining. Roman Reigns delivering crippling punishment. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
These guys are giving it absolutely... There it is, the spear.
Ooh, you're never the same after one of those spears.
He thinks he has it. 2, 3. He did it. What a huge win.
We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out. Everything they had at each other in this match. Let's take a look at some of the big highlights. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights.
Here's your winner, Roman Reigns.
The shoulders are down for 3, and this one's in the books.
And you know there are guys in the back right now hoping they never have to cross paths with this guy.
Guys, I have to say, that was an amazing match.